Okay.
Okay, if you can share your screen and then start the session,
Yes.
we'll
I'll
cover
share my
both
screen.
eForms and NFTR as well in this
Yeah.
part of the
See,
journey.
I will cover eForms and eForms NFTR. Okay. So I'll
Correct.
share my screen.
Okay.
Hi guys, good evening. Myself Samir. I am from CPU. I'm taking care of account opening piece, scrutiny piece. I'll show you my screen and I will guide you how to reduce NFTR in eForms journey. Okay. So this will help you, all of you in future to avoid unnecessary NFTRs. Okay. So I'll share my screen. Hope you guys are is my screen is visible to you? Can anybody confirm?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. ठीक है. So we'll go through with eForms, ठीक है? eForm journey and NFTR related to NFTs. Wait a second. Huh? ठीक है. So agenda of this meeting is how to ensure that CASA individual accounts open at a first time right. That is FTR. Advantage of eKYC penetration. Important risk and compliance related points at the time of account opening. Specimen of TNC, annexures, MID and SOC. KYC, latest KYC guidelines, FAQs and escalation metrics. So we'll move to the next slide. This is the eForms process flow. We'll start with the case initiation part. So branch has, this is a branch work step wherein branch has to collect the documents from the customer. Hello.
हेलो सर, थोड़ा विजिबल नहीं हो रहा है सर, ब्राइटनेस.
आपकी जो स्लाइड है ना,
अच्छा, you need to, अच्छा, I need to increase my brightness of the screen.
करेक्ट. थैंक यू.
Okay. Wait a second. This is okay. Is this okay? Can anybody confirm?
नो सर. नो सर.
Okay. ये तो full है. Brightness is full now.
Are you trying to log in via this thing? Are you on a VPN access?
Yeah.
So you'll have to disconnect the VPN. That's why this is coming in this format.
Okay. ठीक है. I'll just
disconnect the VPN and then log in back again into this Teams.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just drop this one.
Just give it a couple of minutes, guys. He'll rejoin in back.
I just log out from VPN and I log in after that. I've just logged out my VPN.
I'm
I'm
outside the
outside the
VPN
VPN
now.
now.
So
Just opening my PPT. It's getting slow.
Abhishek, just allow me 2 minutes because it's becoming very slow. Guys, I hope my screen is visible. Hello, can anybody
Yes,
confirm?
sir. Yes, sir, it
Okay.
is visible.
Yeah, yeah. Brightness is perfect, right? Okay. Thank you.
Brightness
Thank
is
you.
not like
Hello.
Sir, it would be better if you can increase the brightness.
Increase
brightness is same as earlier.
brightness.
Okay.
Brightness is
No,
same
it's
as
okay. It's
earlier,
fine.
the previous time.
Is it fine? I have
Yeah, it's okay.
200%.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
100%. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
ठीक 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 है, so we'll start. Sorry guys, ठीक है. So we'll start with the eForm slide. So this is the eForms flow. I hope my voice is clear and audible.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Okay, thank you. So this is our eForms process flow. This is our eForms journey of the physical forms where we receive these forms from the branches. So this is the first part of the case initiation stage where we receive the cases wherein branches obtain the documents, account opening form, KYC document, and necessary documents from the customer. They verify the document, they scan the document, and the keys scan and verify and push that case to the next work stage. So wherein branch has to verification of sole ID, initial funding detail, LGLC code, contact detail, scheme label metrics, MID and schedule of charges. In case of saving account, MID is mandatory. In case of current account, SOC is mandatory. So after that branch verification, that case pushed to scrutiny bucket. Okay, wherein CPU has to check applicant KYC document is in proper format or not. Is it valid or not? Operational due diligence, operational regulatory checkpoints we have to perform. Fields which are filled by the branches that we have to check. SS number, KYC document, necessary details, negative STR that we have to check. Okay. After checking of entire account opening form and KYC document, there will be a three decision. Either we have to process the case, that means we have to push the case to the next work step as a FTR. Either we have to push that case to the curing bucket. Or third stage is where we have an option to push that case to NFTR, push back case to the branch bucket. Okay. So in that first scenario, if all the documents are in order, then we can process the case. We are able to process the case. Second stage is curable, where in case of any supporting document provided by supporting document is missing by the branch, like MID, like name mismatch declaration, like any due diligence, like negative declaration. If that any supporting document which are missed by the branches, we have the functionality of curing bucket, where we can push that case in hold bucket and automailer trigger to the base branch, and branch will have to attach necessary documents which are missed by the branch during case initiation. Branch has to attach the document and reply to mail back to CPU. CPU in turn receive that mail, download the attachment, whether that attachment is proper, appropriate in format or not. We check if it is in case that document, if that supporting document is invalid and in correct format, we upload that document in case in document section and we push that case as a FTR. So this bucket is for 24 hours. We have the opportunity for the branches for 24 hours. In case of beyond the 24 hours, that case will auto push to the NFTR and NFTR will tag to the branch. Okay. And in third stage where we have access to reject the case, we have to reject. We don't have any option to reject the case. In case branch has done any modification, alteration, correction on account opening form, some important details which is missed out by the branch during account opening form filling, or some KYC documents are not appropriate, like Aadhaar is not redacted, right? Like name which is mentioned on the KYC document is not clear, or provided KYC document is not valid, provided document is not clear enough to process this case. We reject this case only in case of account opening form is not properly filled, or data scheme code which is mentioned on datasheet and account opening form is not correct, and in case of KYC document is not in order. In that case, we don't have any option to reject the case to the branches, and NFTR will tag to the branch. Branch will have to rectify the case. In the curing bucket, in the second stage curing bucket, we cure the cases which are supporting documents, not for account opening form, not for KYC document, only for name mismatch declaration, MID, SOC, negative declaration. In that scenario, other supporting document in case missing, we push that case to curing bucket and branch has to cure within a 24 hours. Wait a second. Wait a second. तसे माहिती आहे 2 सिनारिओ होता डाउनलोडेड आधार त्या सिनारिओ मध्ये ठीक आहे. So we have opportunity of the curing cases in case of supporting document which are missed out by the branches. And branch has to provide that supporting document within a 24 hours. If branch fails to provide that supporting document within a 24 hours, that case will get auto reject and NFTR will tag with the branch. Next, move to the next working stage, which in case of curing document provided by branch, we check the document whether the document is appropriate or not, whether the document is in order or not. If that document is in order, our authorizer checks that document, and in case the document is proper, he push that case to the next workspace as a FTR. In case documents is not proper, not in valid format, then he has a right to reject that case to the branch again. In case process from the curable bucket, that case will move to hold for BPO. So this is the data entry stage where manual data entry happens. One of our team is doing data entry, name of the applicant, address of the applicant, nomination, all the details filled manually in case of e-forms. In case move to the data entry. After that, that case move to the hunter bucket, hunter analyst work stage. So here hunter team is different team, that is FCMD team. They check all the customer background verification. Because if their customer is falls in any in negative list or not, in case customer is falls under any RBI defaulter list or not. So this is a very wide range of checklists is done by the hunter team. After that case move to the dedupe. In case customer is holding existing KIF ID, then then dedupe team identify the existing KIF ID and that case pushed back to the branches for confirming of the KIF ID. Discrepancy raised in that particular case and case put case keep as a hold in dedupe bucket for confirmation of KIF ID. In case branch confirm that you can go ahead with the so and so KIF ID, dedupe team take action upon it and dedupe team push that case to the FSA for final account document. In case there is a no existing KIF ID, that case will directly move to the hunter and FSA. FSA is the last workstation wherein account get open in that last workstation. So this is our journey of the e-forms. Next stage will show you the valid KYC document. See guys, this is a very important KYC documents for the bank account opening. Passport, driving license, Aadhaar card, voter ID issued by Election Commission of India, job Narega card duly signed by an officer of the state government, later issued by National Population Register confirming the details of name, address and photograph. These are our valid KYC document. In case customer is not holding valid KYC document, we have a deemed OBD concept where customer can provide utility bill or equivalent e-KYC e-document which is not more than 2 months old of any service provided like electricity, telephone bill, broadband bill, postpaid bill, mobile phone bill, pipe gas, cylinder gas, water bill. These all are coming under utility bill. Second is a property or municipal tax receipt or equivalent e-document. Pension or family pension payment orders, PPOs or equivalent e-document issued to retired employees by the government, department or public sector undertaking if they contains the entries. Last one is a letter of allotment of accommodation from employer issued by the state government or central government department, statutory or regulatory bodies, public sector undertaking, commercial bank, scheduled commercial bank, financial institutions and listed companies and leave and license agreement with such employers allotting official accommodation. In case of deemed OBD, branch has to provide 3 months declaration signed by the customer. Declaration should be obtained from the customer for submission of any one deemed OBD with updated current address within 3 months. So this is a very important in case of deemed OBD. This declaration has to obtain from the customer. This is the key checkpoints to avoid NFTR in eForms. So guys, this is a very important slide. You can take a picture of this particular site. This will help you to reduce your NFTR. This is our important valid KYC document along with the deemed OBD. You can take a picture of this slide. And this is our key checkpoints to avoid rejections and FTR in eForms. We'll start with first rejections like
Please
branch
show
to
the
initiate case.
previous slide.
Hello.
Yeah, so please show the previous slide once.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Move to the next slide. It's a key checkpoints to avoid rejections and FTR in eForms. Branch to initiate case properly and to check complete AF, KYC documents and other documents. There is in particular scenario, we observe many cases which are incompletely filled, improperly filled, KYC documents missing, some account opening form, some applicant address is not properly filled, case is not properly scanned. Second, clear and complete document to be captured in eForms. Whatever documents you are going to capture, whatever documents you are going to scan, the document should be clear enough because you people have physical document and we are performing scrutiny on the basis of scan images. So ensure the document which we have that should be clear enough to process the case as a FTR. AOF KYC and supporting document to be scanned properly and not tilted. The document which is scanned from your end that should not be tilted because after scrutiny that case moved to the data entry and data entry stage we don't have the alignment of the form option. We cannot align this form. So in case of the form is tilted, the case will get rejected. Okay. We cannot rotate that form as per our requirement because data entity team don't have access to rotate this form and they have to reject if form is not in scan in proper section. Like first page, second page, third page, it has to be scanned in the sequence only. If there is a sequence mismatch, also the case will lead to rejection. New version of account opening form to be used in eForms, barcode should be starts from 108 series. In case of eForms, we have launched new series of 108. So branch has to ensure that any case you are going to initiate in eForms, that should be start from 108 series. Barcode should be starts from 108 series because the system configuration is already done in place on the basis of new account opening form. So any old account opening form, if you are going to use that form will not accepted by the system. We should be very clear on this. We should scan the form which is contained a 108 series barcode. Then AOF sequence should be first 4 pages of AOF, fifth page field verification. Next section is SARSAI and scan document. So scan document, you have to attach all the KYC document, name mismatch declaration, negative declaration, due diligence, any document which is related to annexures and which is related to due diligence that you have to attach in scan document. First 5 pages are account opening form. You don't have to attach any KYC document in form section, vice versa. You don't have to attach account opening form in scan document section. Negative annexure you have to attach if customer found in negative list. Customer profile details on the third page should be completely filled. We observe many cases in case where customer profile section on the third page is not completely filled. That should be filled properly. All the relevant details and ticks should be provided on the account opening form. PAN and name mismatch declaration to be obtained mandatorily if the name of the applicant differs with NSDL side. you will come to know the name of the applicant which is provided on the NSDL side. In case that particular name is provided with the initial name, in case that name is not completely filled, only initial provided, then you have to provide it PAN card as well as name mismatch declaration to process this case. We'll check applicant name, applicant father name, applicant signature, applicant photo. On that basis, we'll process this case. That's why in case of the name mismatch, NSDL name mismatch, you have to attach PAN along with the name mismatch declaration. Aadhaar number to be redacted properly. Only last 4 digits should be visible. We have received many cases, multiple cases wherein branch redacted Aadhaar by the pen just on the round, circle on the particular Aadhaar number. So we are easily able to the impression of that particular Aadhaar number. So don't follow the incorrect practice. Always paste sticker or always mark that particular Aadhaar number by black pen, black marker, or hide that details by paper pasting. But don't scrabble from the pen round, because we are easily identified because the number of the Aadhaar is a black pen. Black pen, that's a Xerox copy, and you are doing by the blue pen, round. So we easily identify the Aadhaar number. So don't do that. Always darken that Aadhaar number by the black marker or sticker. It should be hidden. Then applicant existing detail to be matched with the details mentioned on the AF, like applicant name. In case of the existing customer, okay. In case branch provided the applicant existing customer in datasheet and account opening form, then we have to match applicant existing details like applicant name, the name which is mentioned on the applicant in Finacle, applicant constitution, applicant signature. We are processing 01 and 03 constitution, resident individual and HUF constitution. So constitution should be 01 on 03. It should not be 09 sole proprietor. It should not be 0. It should not be 12. It should not be 4. It should not be 5. It should be 1 and 3. In case constitution is different, then you have to reject the case. CPU will reject the case. So anyways, branch going to initiate the existing applicant case, branch has to perform existing checkpoints to check applicant name, constitution, signature, etc. Latest version of MID scheme. Okay. Then latest version of MID scheme wise should be obtained with the applicant signature and seal and sign of the branch, including all the holders, is mandatory on latest version of MID. So latest version of MID is 21. Okay. So any scheme you are going to initiate in case of priority, burgundy, any scheme, you should attach latest version of MID. And that MID should be signed by the all holder, branch and customer attestation is mandatory. Next one, communication annexure. Customer declare address is only applicable for TAP eKYC case and not for eForms. In case of in case of case initiated through TAP, so we have a functionality in TAP to, in case customer is staying at Delhi and he's currently residing at Mumbai and he wants to open the account on the Mumbai address. Maybe he's working in a Mumbai, but he don't have any Mumbai residence proof and he has a Delhi residence proof, but he wants to open account on the Mumbai residence proof. So in tab, we have a functionality called customer declare address. So we can process the case on the basis of customer declare address. But this functionality is available for only tab and not for eForms. This is a very important point for tab. Branch due diligence to be attached wherever resemblance between photo on AF and OVD cannot be established. Now, nomination section to be strike off if not opted by customer and nomination section to be completely filled by same ink, same pin. In case opted by customer. See, this is a very important point. We observe many cases where nomination section has been filled by multiple pen, multiple ink. See, this has been designed considering the frauds happen in the nomination section. So this is a very critical point. In case customer not opted for the nomination, branch has to completely strike off and customer has to sign. Branch has to completely strike off in case of customer don't wish to go for nomination. Branch has to tick customer don't wish to don't want nomination section. Branch has to strike off the entire section. In case customer opt for the nomination section, ensure customer should be fill all the nomination details by the same ink, same pen only. This is very important. Correction, cancellation, alteration, overwriting, cutting, and pasting is not allowed on account opening form. This is also very important. We observe cases wherein branch has some mistake, branch has done some mistake, and customer has signed or maybe branch had signed. No, correction, alteration, overwriting, cutting, pasting is not allowed on account opening form. Very important. Appropriate mode of operation to be selected on AOF second page. Correct and valid scheme code to be mentioned on AOF and informs datasheet. We observe many cases wherein branches selected SBEG scheme code on the account opening form. However, they selected SSEZY scheme code in datasheet. So this is a configure because the feature of the both the schemes are different. To ensure you have whatever the scheme code you are going to mention on the account opening form, that should be correctly ticked or correctly filled in the case part, datasheet part. Then funding to
Sir,
be
Krupal
done.
here.
Hello.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, may I ask a question?
I'll just
You told
go.
me that.
I'll just come. Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
okay, sir. Okay, fine, fine, fine.
Yeah, I'll complete this another slide. Then we can take just 10 to 15 minutes for question and answer section. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then funding to be done as per scheme code. Priority product head Mr. Ranjan Mahashabde approval is required in case of need funding. Minor HEF and more than two holder accounts are allowed. Minor HEF and more than two holders accounts are only allowed to open through e-forms. Else circle-head approval is mandatory to open forms through e-forms. So our main motto is to push maximum cases in tab only. Tab have a different feature, tab have a less NFTR. And it's a faster account opening process because they don't involve, tab don't involve manual data entry stage. So we'll move to the next slide. So this is an e-form stop NFTR. Supporting document, missing document, salary deviation approval, Annexure 1.2, Annexure 1.4, family sign-up form, related Aadhaar downloaded declaration by the branch customer accordingly. NSDL name mismatch declaration. In case branch provided I'm sorry, my screen is on. Okay. So supporting document missing, Annexure 1.2, Annexure 1.4, family sign-off form, then Aadhaar downloaded declaration by the branch customer, NSDL name mismatch declaration, negative declaration. So this particular NFTR stands 11% NFTR. This is a high percentage of NFTR. Then account manager code missing incorrect. So this is for account manager code missing incorrect in case part financial not active. This is for the Burgundy. Clear latest version of MID required 9% NFTR. Valid ID and address proof not attached. 2% NFTR stand for this particular category. So this is also very important. We have to attach all the necessary annexure. We have to attach all the clear MID. We have to attach all the valid and correct OBD. So I have covered eForms related process flow and eForms related top NFTR and eForms related key checkpoints to avoid rejections in eForms. So question and answer session is open for all. Guys, you may raise your hand and ask the queries. Hello. Guys, you can raise your hand and ask the queries. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Santosh.
So the flowchart, can you show us once again the slide, the second, the flowchart one, third one?
Yeah, sure. So this is a process flow of Eform's journey.
Hello. So what's called for
Yes.
BPO? What's for BPO?
Hold for BPO is a data entry work stage. It's a manual data entry
No.
happens in this particular work stage.
Is there any full form of this BPO?
BPO is a business processing of maybe that for the use for the BPOs. So just consider this is the data entry stage. It's a data entry team. It's a manual data entry happens in this particular stage. So this takes a lot of time because it's a manual activity. Hence, we encourage all the branches to go for tab instead of inform because informs don't have data entry to perform this manual activity.
Hmm.
Okay, guys, any queries on this particular slide?
I think we should wind up the session as of now.
So what is the
If
tag
we
for
have
this?
any queries,
Our account opening TAT is T+1.
yeah, Samir, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, Samir, we can wind up the session. We have a short lack of time because again they have a role play at 6 o'clock, so they will be joining in the respective batches. If they have any queries, you can share your mail ID, your official, or you can share your employee code. They can get touch with you. That will be better.
No problem. No
Yeah.
problem. I'll just mention my email ID on the chat box. So anybody have any doubt, you can reach out to me. No problem. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
respective RF, please make a note of the email ID of Samir, also the employee code. Fine. Thank you so much once again for the wonderful session, Samir.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah, guys, respective RFs will be joining for the role play immediately to the respective batches, and as well as I have given the mail also. Sorry, I have sent the invitation mail also today afternoon. On that particularly, you have to join the batches respectively to the respective trainers, right? So what you can do, guys, once you complete the role play, ना, you can wind up from the session also. जैसे आपका role play खत्म हो गया, आप sir को बोल